Hello, everybody. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is the Benjamin Bloom Football Show. Welcome along. This is the half-time review. It is West Brom 0, Fulham 0. And if Leeds and Swansea was intense and nervous and on a knife edge, this one is far more cagey. Not the most eventful first half. I think maybe they're saving the attacking and they're trying to win the game for the second half, because both teams, including Fulham's team, scared of losing this one, or certainly losing it in the first half. And West Brom, especially for that first 20, 25 minutes, really sitting back. Let me know you can hear me by commenting, giving it the thumbs up, and get your thoughts in as ever on the first half and predictions for the second half. Just quickly, we spoke about the team shape at the beginning and wondered how attacking Fulham would be. It was the 4-3-3 rather than the 4-2-3-1 that we maybe expected there. Harrison Reed sat on his own with Bobby Reed and Josh Onuma circulating in front of him. More of a front three up the top there. Diangana on 8. He's in off the right into the 10 position. Hits the shot, left foot long ranger. This one will go down as a shot on target. Just warms Rodak's hands though. On 9, Cavaliero carries it. Similar sort of position that Diangana had, in off the side, coming into the middle to Knockaert. Knockaert swings in the shot on his left foot. It looked like it was going wide, but I think Sam Johnston just touching that one around the post here. Knockaert swings the corner in. Really well done by Michael Hector. It comes all the way across and he kind of half volleys it back. And for once, Mitrovic didn't read this one, because if he did, he's got the header at the back post, probably unopposed there. On 15, I'm nodding along to Mick McCarthy, who's saying very cat and mouse, and a bit of a sense of West Brom not coming out. The closest we did indeed get to a goal was on 21 here. Quality from Knockaert. Again, it looked like he possibly overhit this cross. Maybe he did a little bit. Swinging it in from the right-hand side, cutting in on that left foot. Cavaliero does really well. Great athleticism from him. He manages to head the ball back across. In doing so, completely takes out Sam Johnston. We've got the still. You can see there, Johnston out of the game. That's the ball on the way out, just being cleared by Ahmed Higazi, but Bobby Reed is there. Really had to get that one right, Higazi. Both of them kind of coming in on the goal line there, and Higazi just gets it clear. That was probably the best moment of the half there. We go for the drinks break, and West Brom do come out a bit better after the drinks break there. O'Shea is in on the right-hand side, and I mentioned this one again because it will probably go down as a shot on target when we bring the stats up. Mishits his cross, and Rodak's kind of has to fumble it out on the near post there. On 38, Higazi gives it away. Mitrovic is onto it in sort of a number 10 position here. He could have a shot here from sort of 20, 25 yards. He doesn't. He waits, and he's going to try and play it in for, who was it? I think it was Bobby Reed arriving, and Cavaliero just intercepts it there, but it was a good opening. On 41, Krissy gets across him. Riemann and Rodak both go for the ball, getting each other's way here. They then reset. The cross comes from the other side, and they've left Pereira. It's a difficult angle on the volley with the left foot, and he puts it wide. Caballero looked like he had an injury. He went out for Naskin's Cabano, so his race is run. And again, that fabled front three that we fought at the start of the season, Mitrovic, Knockaert and Cavaliero, still, even if they're going to win this game, it's not going to be those three working together, let's just say. Interesting last couple of minutes where maybe I'm losing a little bit of a couple of corners. I have to say, Higazi again intervenes well in the first instance, but then does look like Mitrovic is giving him a bit of a problem on the corner go. The first one, he half gets something on, but Mitrovic looked quite free on the second one. So maybe there's something there. And that took us up to half time. Very tight, but very cagey as well. A different kind of the Leeds and Swansea game was far more tense, with both teams kind of snapping and it looking like there was just going to be one chance or one mistake that was going to settle the game. This a lot more looks a little bit like West Brom are going to say to the fullbacks, look, don't bomb forward. They're going to say to Sawyers and Livermore in there, just sit in front of that back four, keep that, 7 back, and very much in a not the same philosophy, but very much in a Neil Warnock way. You split your team in half. Half of you are going to defend and just the top. See if that draws Fulham out anymore and they can make the counter attacks. But not much in that first half at all. There's the stats. I did want to mention that a couple of the West Brom shots will be, we can name all 3 of them, can't we? It was Pereira's volley, Dean Garner just warming Rodak's hands, and I suspect what will go down as a shot from O'Shea down the right-hand side. My eye test told me that Fulham edged that just in terms of being in the better positions, but the stats there will tell us not a lot in it at all. Fulham ahead there on completed passes, 212, but West Brom with more passes in the final third. Indeed, they're 32. Really tight otherwise, 10 take-ons apiece, 9 crosses to 8. And then we're into tackles, interceptions and fouls. Not much happening, not much going on. Is it going to be one mistake? Is it going to be a refereeing decision? Is it going to be one piece of quality? It's very, very tight indeed. If West Brom draw, we put up, not the end of the world for either team. Brentford would not be able to overtake them this game week. No, that looks wrong. I think West Brom have got 80 points, haven't they? Yeah. Forget that. That's no, a Leeds top on goal difference. Excuse me. Sorry. Yes, sorry. That is right. Not the end of the world if West Brom draw, because Brentford can't catch them today. Fulham could still mathematically get automatic. This draw at the moment would play very much into Brentford and Leeds' hands, but it would be enough just to keep the wolf from the door. So it's not the end of the world, this result for West Brom. Fulham need the victory. Let's have a look at your comments and see how you see this one going. Let's have a little looky here. Charlie says, your feed's got error, mate. Can you let me know if everyone can see things okay? See and hear me okay. Hopefully the feed is all okay here. Max says, no team really going for it. Yeah, I think I'd agree with Max there. I'd just give Fulham a little bit more attacking points. But again, look how it's set up. West Brom don't need to win. He says, poor game, but he'll take 0-0 all day. Mr. Klopp says, Frank Gallagher. Yes, another incredibly insightful lookalike of a long-haired bloke there. Wonderfully sophisticated humour there from Mr. Klopp. Dale says, Fulham looking the more likely, but West Brom look better on the ball. Hard to call. Yeah, let's see if the flow of the game alters. Tight affair. Looks like one goal either way could win it. And as I said there, I agree with that, Mike. Will it be a bit of quality? Will it be a mistake? Will it be a set play? Will it be a refereeing decision or something like that? Happy so far, says Jake. I think he's a Leeds fan. Fulham edged it with the goal chances. I think on my eye test, I had Fulham edging that ever so slightly, but look, not much in it at all. Charlie says it's going to be 1-0. Craig says that was boring. I'm not sure about the ref there. I didn't really see much wrong there. Craig says very tight draw, 1-0, but not sure which way, leaning towards Fulham. Yeah, I think we're all kind of on that boat. Yeah, Fulham edging it. My eye test said that. David says very cagey wasn't it? Indeed. Max says Fulham was slightly better. Think West Brom will nick it second half though. Remember, let's just bring the benches up. We did say probably more options in terms of it being 0-0 at 65, and you can bring in Kravinovic, Phillips, or Callum in the 3 off the front, or indeed Hal Robson-Khan if you want to change your front line there. So maybe it staying 0-0 plays into West Brom's bench having more strength than Fulham does. Andrew says Fulham to nick it 1-0 and do the Bees a favour. A lot of respect shown by both teams, maybe a little bit too much, but it would be crazy tactics to, hang yourself in the first half and lose the game already. Jason says West Brom look nervous. A 1-0 Fulham for me. Bilic is ready to lose the plot. Baggy Throw says Fulham have been the better side, but you never know what can happen. Be happy with a draw. Anyway, complete reset in this one. Mike says the attempts on goal are 4. Just remember those attempts was a cross. One of them was a 30-yarder that just warmed the keeper's hands. So, yes, they've had more, but it doesn't necessarily tell the whole story. I'd rather be having the attempt where Hector put it right across and where Cavaliero headed it across and Higazi is clearing from the goal line. I'd rather be having those attempts. Higher quality chances. Haven't looked to see what the XG says. That said, Russell says all good so far. Get a draw or Fulham goal. So all good so far from a Leeds point of view. Mrs. have Pirates of the Caribbean on in the background. The music is making Ben's story much more dramatic. How does the Pirates move? Dum 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 dum. Yes, lovely stuff. Marco says, can still see Fulham winning this one. 3 goals in the second half. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Most people thinking only a single goal likely in the second half. If very cagey says backs indeed. If either of these teams score, we're going to see an onslaught by the other. It will be nice to see that. Looks like, I think I've seen, is that Matt Phillips coming for second half? Cavaliero did well to put the ball over the keeper. I feel Bob Reed should have gambled. Higazi did well, but better anticipation from Reed, and it's a different game. There we go. Right. I think Sky are on their turbo break, so we better head back down for the second half. Incredibly tight, very hard to call. My eye test and most of the chat says Fulham probably edged that, but hey, we reset. It's 0-0. Let's see who wants to win this, who wants not. Please join me again. Wigan have just taken the lead against Hull. My goodness me. We'll be back about 6:55 for the full-time screen. And, Krissy off, Phillips on, a bit more running power than trickiness there. Right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please come back at full-time, and we will have a result and a context to talk about in this total race. See you then. Thank you for watching. Over and out.